Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop for yet again another SNS. Can't believe we're already up to episode 158. Man, whenever I hit 100, I didn't know if I could make it to another 100 videos for SNS, but here we are doing it. I continue to try to bring it to you week after week, and I don't see no end in sight right now, guys. I'm going to continue doing what I do and try to bring you some content every week about what I've been getting to week after week as far as projects and whatnot, machining, fabrication, all that kind of stuff. So this week, as far as SNS goes, I know that I've got lots of video captured already that I need to make into some videos. I've been making some this past week. I've got the other machining videos that came out, and hopefully you've checked those out, the modifications to the exhaust system there. And I've got some other stuff, some jobs I've been doing at work, some fabrication, some machining, and some welding and that kind of stuff. And hopefully I'm going to continue to make those into some videos and bring to you to the channel right here. In this SNS, I might do some more welding. So last week I showed you those new welding squares that I got from Fireball Tools. And I took those to work. As I was mentioning, I've got a couple frames that I'm building. They're gearbox stands is what they are, and I took those to work. I wanted to put those to use, on a real job and see how they do, and that's what I've been working on the past couple days, is building those stands. And I've been using those new squares, the Monster Square and the Mega Square, and so far I'm very impressed with them. They've been working out great. I really don't have any complaints about them. So I got some video of that, and I'd like to share that with you, plus the fabrication that we're doing there on the stands. The stands are pretty heavy duty. We're using some 4x4 by half wall tubing, and we're building some stands that these new gearboxes, they're coming in. They're going to bolt to this thing, and they're used for transportation and storage to the customer. So that's what they're for. And it was a perfect opportunity to use those new squares from Fireball Tools, so that's why I took them down there. And everybody that's looked at those things have been impressed with them. Everybody thinks they look great and look like they do a good job. I've been hearing a little bit. I've seen the Instagram post from Fireball Tools that they have sold out of the Mega Square and the Monster Square. I guess because of me showing it on SNS there, but that's great. They're an American company up in Spokane, Washington, made in USA. Even the packaging is great, so that's really great to see a small company start to get a little bit of exposure there for a great product, something that's going to help guys like me and everybody else in the shop do their job. We all like tools, and we all enjoy tools that help us get our job done easier and more efficient. I guess that's what we're looking for right there. So I think I'm going to have that footage to share with you this week, and I'll bring to you whatever I can and hopefully give you a nice mix. And I'm going to continue working on the other videos. I've got this past weekend, I spent Sunday over at Battleship Park, which is Mobile, Alabama. I toured the USS Alabama, the USS Drone, which is a submarine, and they got an aircraft hangar there, and I went in there and just had a really good time touring that. I actually had never visited that park before, so it was really cool to see that in person finally, and I was really excited to try to get in there and hopefully find out if they had a machine shop, fabrication shop, that kind of stuff. So I was pleasantly surprised that they did, and I got video of it, so I'm really excited. That's probably going to be about 3 videos worth right there that I'm going to bring to you for the channel, and hopefully you guys will like that. So I've been getting a pretty good response for the new exploration type videos that I've been bringing you, and just know that it's something that I'm enjoying to do myself. Luckily these past 3 weekends on a Sunday we've had just absolutely beautiful weather. You couldn't ask for any better weather down here on the Gulf Coast. Clear blue skies, highs around the 70, and just absolutely great. It's not like that all year round, guys. I know you're thinking that when you see this, it's just, awesome all the time, but it's not. We have a lot of rain and thunderstorms in the summer times, and sometimes it's not like that. In addition to that, it's hot and muggy a lot of times in the summer, but I'm really enjoying that, and this has given me sort of like a whole new drive to get out there and see some places around my hometown and along the Gulf Coast. And while I do that, you know, of course, I bring my GoPro and try to get some video of it to share here on the channel, because I've got a lot of great response from you guys out there, especially, you know, people from way out of state or overseas in another country. They really enjoy seeing a little bit of my area, you know, seeing what's out there. So it's just it's another format that I'm adding to my channel here. That's all it is. It's not replacing machine videos, so I don't want you guys to worry that I'm going to start doing more of those videos instead of machining. It's just something else that I'm adding to it, and I really am enjoying it. So be sure to check those out. Please give it a shot, see what you think, leave me a comment, and let me know what you think. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get some viewer mail. I've been having some really nice viewer mail continue to come into the shop right here, and I want to go ahead and share that with you. Some really cool stuff, and one of them over here, it's over here. I've still got to open it up. I'm going to show it to you. It's a pretty big package, and then I'm going to open it and show you what's in there. And after that, we'll go ahead and get some of our welding and some machine work from this week. Okay. All right. So first up, we got some really cool stuff right here, and this is from Kevin Stollard and his father, and they own and operate a company called Don's Auto Parts up in Pound, Virginia. So they have an auto parts store, and they sent me something really cool right here. So let me show you what it is. So they had some decimal equivalent charts printed on steel. This is you know, steel backing. We got some decimal equivalent charts with my A-Bomb 79 logo. You got it again there at the bottom, and then they've got their logo down here as well, Don's Auto Parts. And very nice charts, and I love that they're metal. It's very cool. We can mount these up on the wall somewhere around here. We'll have to put us, there's another one right there I'll show you. We'll have to put us some holes in this one right here. But these are nice charts. I've got a stair here that's similar to that. So I like these because it lists all the sizes, including numbers, starting at the number 80 drill, which is really, really small. We have metric, and it gives you your decimal equivalent. All right, so you have number, fractional. You come all the way over here, then, you know, it starts with the lettering right here, A, all the way through to 1 inch or 25.4 millimeter. And then of course you have your tap chart over here for inch and metric taps, and then you have another one down here for pipe taps for tapered and straight pipe threads. Very cool. This is really cool, having my very own decimal equivalent chart. They did make 2 of them, so we got 2 of them in this flavor right here, and then they made a couple of the big ones here. Same thing as the smaller one, except this one's just bigger. Very, very cool. This one already has the holes there so that we can mount it on the wall. So I guess we'll have to pull down some of the old ones that I got around here and make a spot for some of these new decimal equivalent charts, because these look a whole lot nicer than a couple that I got up there. The old one in the back right there. So very nice. Kevin and Kevin's dad. I don't know if that's Don or if they, you know, that's. I don't think he said what his dad's name is, but anyway, thank you very much for the new decimal charts. I really appreciate it. These look great, and I'm looking forward to putting them up in the shop right here. So here's the other big package that I was telling you got right here. I haven't opened it up yet, but I do know what it is, but I haven't even seen it at all. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. But I just wanted to go ahead and tell you who this is from. This is from Gary Ramsey, and he is also on YouTube and on Facebook. His name on there is Ramsey Customs, and he's also, his handle on YouTube is Turbo Cobra. All right. He's over in Texas. So Gary has recently started doing his own work from home, you know, fabrication work, and he's trying to build a business up here, and he's got a lot of nice products that he is building and selling. So I've been watching his pictures over on Facebook, and he makes some really cool stuff. Very, very nice, high quality stuff. And I think he does some metal fabrication there too. So Gary has been a long time viewer of my channel. I know he's been commenting for a very long time. And I believe it was last year he started making these American flags out of, I think, aluminum. I'm pretty sure it's what it is, aluminum. And I always liked them, you know, I just thought they looked great. And I commented on one of them one day and said I'd really like to get one of those. And Gary had told me, he says, I've got one for you, don't sweat it. He had a customer, I believe, that changed the order or canceled the order or something like that, so he decided he wanted to send that particular flag to me. So I'm excited about this. Let me go ahead and get this thing open because I know it's going to take me a little while. He's got a nice crate that's all screwed together. He has some cardboard to protect it. I believe it's zip tied on there. So let me get it open and we'll take a look at this thing. Another very nice packaging job. He's got these boards he had screwed on there and glued. And he's got the cardboard glued on there as well. So, let's see if I can take a peek. See if we see something. Oh yeah, there we go. Very cool. Here, let me get you a peek of it. What do you think of that? Custom painted too, by the way. I remember that was one of the things that he was telling me about, was that he wanted to put a fresh paint job on it whenever he had painted it, and he had a run at it or something like that. And I told him, I was like, man, don't worry about that. That ain't no big deal. Just send it on. And he goes, no. I got to redo it. So he repainted it. All right. There we go. Let me go ahead and pull the rest of this out, and then I'll bring you back and we'll take a good look at it. Still working on getting it apart. Looks like there's a couple extras in here. I see a t-shirt and it says, hey man, can you fix these? I don't even know what that is yet. I haven't taken it off. Oh, Gorilla Tape. First time I've seen that, I believe. What is that? That's some broken bits right there. Uh-oh. Yeah, you got some got some broken bits. All right, we got some pins right there and some stickers. All right, we're continuing on. Let me go ahead and get it apart. All right, I got the t-shirt out. Design, fabricate, and build. Ramsey's Custom. Corsicana, Texas. I believe that's how you say that, Corsicana. RamseyCustoms.com. It's also got a cool logo on the back there. Some hot rod stuff, pinstriping. Cool. All right, we finally got it out of the box. Man, this thing is badass. I love it. So I was wrong. It's not aluminum, it's steel. I can just tell by the weight of it that it is steel. It has a heavy weight. And this is something that Gary burns out on his CNC plasma table, and he puts this really fine paint job on it. He obviously does some of the grinding on it. I can see some of the swirl marks from the Scotch-Brite pads and the sanding pads. And let me try to, I feel like this thing is really delicate, so I'm trying to handle it gently. But he's got a couple of hooks already on the back there that he's welded on to make it extremely easy to mount it on your wall. So just measure the center distance there and put you a couple hangers on the wall and you can hang this thing up. So Gary, thank you very much, man. This is just awesome. Ever since I've seen these things, I just think they look great. So I don't know if I'm gonna put it out here in the shop yet. You know, my wall space is very limited, especially the high-end real estate that you see during these videos. I've already got the One American flag down there, and I've got plans for the sander is to hang some tools up there. I'm thinking what I would like to do is I'm setting up my office, and remember I talked about in a previous video that I'm setting up a new office in the house there to do the computer work and video editing. I'm working on that right now, and I think this would make a great addition to the office in there. I'll put it behind me because I do plan on making some videos in there from time to time, and we'll be sure that we can see it on video. So I'm thinking that's where it might go, especially since I don't have a place out here right now to hang it up on the wall. But man, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So I wanted to go ahead and let me just set this down right here. I got his, we got some stickers and some pins. Thank you, Gary. So we'll put your sticker over here on the cabinet. Look at that. I took the Walking Dead sticker off because I needed some more real estate for some stickers. And I think yours is going to go right there in that empty spot. So just kind of mention Gary again. He does welding, fabrication, machining, CNC plasma, custom furniture, and decor. So give him a shout. I'll have his links there in the video so that you can click on. Please go to his channel and subscribe to him and check his videos out and give him some likes, because he's doing an awesome job over there, and he's trying to make a run at this as a full-time business to support himself, you know, with the custom metal work. I do know that he's got some really cool tables that he's been building now. Some more neat stuff. I think he sells it as a kit that you put together and then you put your own top on it or something like that. So that's another cool item right there. So oh, by the way, he sent some broken bits and asked me could I fix them, and Gary, no, I cannot fix these. I suggest open up the catalog and buy you a couple more. That's what I have to do. These are some, one of them's carbide. Look at that, that's a solid carbide. So you could repurpose that. You could use it for another tool, so it'll go in the carbide drawer. The drill tap, I think that's going to get chunked. Thank you, Gary. I really appreciate the flag, man. That thing is awesome. So today I got this box in today, and the other day I did some shopping on Amazon, and I picked up a few things that I was wanting to get to try to help my video productions here. So we got a couple cool things that we're going to talk about. So if you've been following my travel or say exploration videos, sometimes in the shots you get a little bit of wind noise in the mic. I got my gimbal right here. This is the gimbal that I use, the Evo, and this is the setup right here, you know. So on a GoPro you have a mic right there on the side, and you got one at the top right there. With it set up on this Evo like this, there's no way to guard those mics. I don't think you can put this on there with a cover or anything like that. I think it was made to hold like this. You can use one of the LCD backs on it now because it'll go out that far. But anyway, I wanted to try to find a mic that would help with the wind noise using that Evo. But we got these for the Rode mic that's on the camera right now that I'm filming. This is going to fit that right there. This is that Dead Cat Go by Rode, and it's a windshield for a mic. All the pros have this kind of stuff on their cameras when they're filming outdoors. It's supposed to help block the wind noise. So I got one for this camera because sometimes whenever I'm in the shop filming, you'll hear that wind noise on the mic, and it's coming from a fan, such as the air conditioner or just a fan over there next to the lathe or something blowing. And I can't tell that it's doing that when I'm filming. I don't know until after the video is filmed. So I got two of those because I bought another Rode Video Mic Go. This one is going to be for the Sony. That's what I got that one for. I want to try to use the Sony a little bit more whenever I can, and so I decided to go ahead and get a dedicated mic for it because I think these are excellent. That's what I've been using on this GoPro right here, and it's great. So I wanted to go ahead and get a windsock for that as well. All right, so we got those. Now the audio input on the Sony is a micro USB, and the mics on these are that 3.5 millimeter, the round plug. So what I had to do is find an adapter. So we got the micro USB adapter for the microphone input, so that'll go into the camera and the mic attached to that in right there, kind of like I do right now. I've got an adapter from GoPro. All right, so we got those. And for the gimbal, I picked this up. That's for this guy right here. And so the USB input is going to be right there on the side. And that's where this is plugged in. This is a charge cord, by the way. You can keep your GoPro charging off of the batteries in the gimbal mount. So this is a microphone that I found that looks great. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we're going to find out. So that microphone will plug directly into the side of that camera right there, and it came with a windsock right here. So Ceramonic, I don't know how well this stuff is, but we're going to find out. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out there in just a minute and hook it up and see how it works. So maybe if this microphone works, I hope that it picks up good audio using that I'll be able to use this with the windsock whenever I'm doing, you know, if I'm driving down the road and the camera gets by the window, that helps block some of that wind. So we'll see. Out on the beach too, I noticed just the wind blowing out on the beach, it really picks up that wind noise. I just got me another case for the GoPro because the one that I'm using has some weld spatter on the plastic lens there. So I went ahead and got another one of these. And I was trying to find some lens covers for the actual housing that push on there. I think the only ones that I could find were just like a little tear off, a little plastic tear off, and I didn't get any of them. But I was trying to find some that actually push on there. Same thing as this. You got some that push on there. The other day I was filming, and this is one of the adapters that I was using. It's got the UV lens on it, and it's round. It just fits the camera like so. You just push it on there like that, and then you got different filters that you can screw on to this right here. See? So what I did was I went ahead and picked up another one of those kits, and that's this guy right here, a Bauer. It's got the two adapters that go onto the housing and onto the main camera itself. I had a viewer last year send me one of these kits just like this, so I went ahead and picked up another one. These aren't that much. I think they're like 15 bucks or something like that. So that was the goodies. I did get another item too for the Sony camera, and it's a lens protector for that also, much like this right here, and it's got a lens, I don't know what you'd call it. It's like a little visor that goes on there. It hasn't come yet. It's probably gonna be another week before that gets here. So I want to go ahead and open up this mic and plug it in and see what it looks like, see how it works. There's the mic itself, and that's what it'll look like when it's plugged in. Look at that right there. All right, so it comes with the foam, the foam cover there. It's supposed to be a wind protector as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. I'm going to see if all this will fit on there at one time. I don't know if it's supposed to work like that, but I'm about to find out. Okay, we got the little foam sock on there. Looks like an afro. I'm going to go ahead and test it out. We're going to turn it on. And I've got the AC running over there because it is kind of muggy right now. And I'm going to walk over there in front of it and get a clip with it like this, like that. And then we'll get a clip of it with the actual sock on there as well. All right, we're doing our very first test with the new Ceramonic mic with the foam sock on it for the wind noise. So we're testing right now how the audio is at a handheld level where I'm usually talking to the camera, seeing how it sounds. Now let's walk over here in front of the AC and see if we can hear the wind blowing on it. It's coming out pretty heavy right now. So a lot of times whenever I'm over here on the lathe, whenever I'm over here working, the AC will be kind of blowing this way, and you'll hear a little bit of wind noise on the mic, and it's not intentional, and I don't think about it sometimes. So all right, I'm gonna go put the other windsock on there and we're gonna test it again. All right, I was able to get it on there. I think it looks funny, man. Reminds me of like one of those trolls with the hair. All right. Go ahead and turn it on. All right, there we go. So let's switch over and test it out over in front of the AC. Okay, testing audio for the second try now with the windsock. Let's go over here to the AC. Want to see how the audio is picking up behind the camera also. All right, we're full blown right in front of the AC, blowing pretty hard. All right, we'll go check it out, see how it sounds. So I haven't previewed the clips that I just took that you just watched yet. I'm going to go ahead and download everything now and start editing my video. So we'll see how that sounds, and hopefully this is going to help me with my productions. And I'll try it out on the next time I'm on the road and see if it helps out, especially when we're outside and there's a little bit of wind going. That's like one of the huge things that I've always noticed with this GoPro. It may not work at all, I don't know, but we're going to find out. We're going to give it a little test. All right.